So at my job today, right? I was just walking by. I was on my break, going to the bathroom, and there was this guy. I don't know if he's like in the same department that I work in, but I've seen him around. He was calling me over. He was like, say like, hey, he was at the vending machine, right, at the sack machine area, and he's like, you ever see the sign? I don't know who he was talking about. And I'm coming over, just walking my way over, and then I have to like look on this on the side of the fucking vending machine. It says cancer and reproductive harm, and and he's like, I don't think I should be eating from this anymore. And I'm like, in my head, I think you'll be fine because I think you'll be okay, buddy. But and then I respond to him immediately. He's like, oh wow, I never seen that before. I've had plenty of snacks from this machine. I mean, hopefully we're good. Shit.
I haven't noticed any cancer yet. So.
I think I'm doing okay. But he seemed like genuinely concerned, and I was like
scared for his life.
He's like scared for his life.
Like, these Lays have cancer in them.
I can't eat these cheeses anymore.
It's like if I have too many cheese doodles, I can't have kids.
I was like, I just like, I don't know.
Those labels are always insane to me. The amount of warnings we have to put on things in general.
It's true. It's true.
Crazy. Like bottles of Windex that say don't drink. It's like no fucking shit. Like the fact that we have to put don't drink this on amazingly harsh chemicals.
Right. Especially with plastic. Oh, don't eat this, or like don't swallow.
Yeah, it's
like come on. Like, what are we doing here?
They obviously it's to avoid lawsuits and shit.
Right, of course,
It's like,
and it's mainly
tell me not to.
It's mainly for children. For children eating or whatever. And I get that; it makes sense. And you have to have these labels. But
if there's like a kid that's like young enough to just be eating plastic, it probably can't read the label that says "Do not eat the plastic."
Yeah. And also, I just feel like, if they're young enough, especially like little kids, like babies or whatever, like if they're somehow coming across that, like I feel like someone's not doing a good job at watching their kid.
Some sort of parental error.
There's some type of, there's got to be something wrong there.
Focus on your child.
Because clearly these labels were made for a reason. Because some kid, whatever, had some fucking plastic, and they're like, they reported to whoever that
they tried to sue.
Whatever. Right? And it's just,
it's like,
now we got to do this fucking label.
We got to put it on the fucking bottle.
That's crazy.
Bleach. Don't drink it.
Don't drink.
Yeah,
fuck.
Don't pour in eyes.
Don't pour. It's like, bro.
So, yeah, well, my plans are ruined. What the fuck?
It's like, all right, so like seriously, who drank bleach? Like we got like
Who tried this shit?
Who tried this? Like, seriously, what are we doing?
It's like, even if you were gunning for a lawsuit, it's like, you got to live to sue.
Exactly.
Why are you drinking bleach?
That's the $1 million question. That's why, like, to your point, it's like these labels, like, there's just so many of them.
The cancer and reproductive harm is like the worst one because it's everywhere.
Right. It's on everything.
It's because of the fucking state of California, you pussies. State of California deemed that every single product on Earth causes cancer and or reproductive harm.
Right.
Number one, what does that mean? How is my toothpaste possibly preventing me from having kids?
Right.
Second of all, why the fuck are you it's like fucking fear mongering? It's like, should I be fucking using anything?
That's what I'm saying. Like that guy, I mean, I genuinely think he will never have anything from that sack machine.
Never get.
He will just never go through that. Like, and man, like it just like I feel for you, dude. Like, granted, there's not a lot of good snacks in that vending machine. I won't lie. There's just like Cheez-Its. They had a couple new things. Like they had this
Hidden Valley Ranch bugles.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like there's just, man. I don't know, but like
it's rough times.
It's rough times, man. It's rough times. But like I said, that guy was super concerned. And like I had to like come over. I was like, what am I like looking at? I was like, you ever seen this before? Like,
hey, buddy.
Like I was scared to come over. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
thought there was like a monster in the corner. He's like, hey, was this here before? You're like, oh fuck, what is it? Oh, it's a
I was
sticker.
literally walking slowly over there. I'm like, okay, I was just over here before. I
didn't notice anything I shouldn't have.
Just like, exactly. Then I was like, because I never look at the side. And I'm like, I see all these bunch of labels, and he's pointing to that one. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, but I mean, we're good, bro.
I think this really all boils down to that guy should go do his job. I think he was like trying to kill so much time to not do his job that he just started reading stickers on a vending machine.
I mean, that could have been the case. I mean, I don't know. He might have been on break just like myself. Who knows? But you might have a good point there.
Yeah, but
it's just like the fact that he was going out of his way to like look at the side, see that sign, and just like, well, who knows how long he was standing there? Because I was just walking.
It's been there all fucking day.
That's what I'm saying.
Just standing there waiting for someone to pass, like.
Because it felt like he was waiting for me to pass by, and then like, hey, you ever see this sign? And wait, what? What are you talking about? I'm coming over and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I do. I think, like I said, I think we're good. We gotta have these signs, I guess, to get by in life. Because if we don't have them, then we're not gonna know what the fuck we're doing. Because then,
as soon as the label comes off the bottle, I am drinking the bleach. As soon as it's gone, you'll be like, you guys aren't telling me not to anymore. That means it's safe, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
If it wasn't safe, they would have kept the label.
Yeah.
PSA,
just like we're not promoting this by any means.
Well, if you or someone you know has been poorly affected by improper warning label placement on any of your products at home, this one's for you.
Around the corner. And this is around the corner.
Around the corner. Around the corner.
Around the corner.
Around the corner.
Yeah, this is around the corner.
Around the corner.
You know, corner. This is around the corner, baby.
Around the corner. We are around the corner. Around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fucking round corner. You know what's up. Come on. That's it. You just know. This is around the corner. And I'll see you around. So welcome back, guys.
How's it going?
Danny, by the way.
I'm Justin.
There we go.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Like we haven't met before. This is now our 4th episode.
Well, if you are new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah,
new episodes every Friday.
New episodes every Friday. But yeah, we're on episode 4 now.
Episode 4.
How we feeling?
That means we've been doing this for like a month.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
It's kind of crazy. It went by.
It did go by. I feel like we just started this.
I swear. I felt like we just did episode 1 like literally last week.
Yeah, it's rolling, man.
It's rolling.
Like, now that we've been doing this for a month, like, seems pretty all right.
It's pretty all right. Yeah. I think we're
I think we could do this for the rest of our lives until we die.
Yeah. Forever.
Speaking of dying, when I eventually overdose on C4s. So when my heart inevitably gives out from all the C4s I drink.
Yeah. Until I have congestive heart failure.
Well, until then, I'm going to keep drinking these. And
plus, you really like that one, the classic.
I really do like this one.
You wrong.
We spoke about it last episode. I'm upset that this is just a summer flavor, so it inspired me to get one today. C4 of the day, classic lemonade.
Classic lemonade, C4 of the day. I feel like that's got to be like a bid for every episode now. Just C4 of the day.
You know what? I think we're locked into the commitment. I will update you guys every time on which C4 flavor I am drinking. And I'll try to change it up, give you guys some recommendations.
There we go. And if there's any go-to guy when it comes to C4s, This is the guy right
This
here.
is a
This
solid
the guy.
one. It's a nice lemonade. I said this last episode, but if you didn't watch the last episode, go give it a shot.
Did I try this one?
I think I made you try it once, but I feel like it was warm when I made you try it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, so that's good. So yeah. Yeah.
It's a solid lemonade.
Damn, it's actually really good.
It's like not overly sweet. It's not like too sour. It's like a.
It's really good. I'm not into like energy drinks like that, or at all for that matter. I'm not. I used to get like, not to go into it too much, but like when we both worked at Target together, I was into like a little bit of energy drinks, the Celsius drinks,
The Celsius drinks
which
are
they still
good.
have, and those are pretty good. And I was on my energy drink run for a bit, but I mean, these C4s, man, every time you have one, it's like it makes me really want to get back into it, especially with these, because these are fucking really good.
They're so good.
Like what was it, the Jolly Rancher one, the blue raspberry?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I tried that shit.
That's a top tier flavor.
Listen, I will say, you do know what you're doing when it comes to like knowing which ones that that are good from here. Yeah, this one's good.
This one's solid.
I recommend it as well, since now I just tried it. So
we got the double seal of approval on the
Double seal of
C4
approval.
lemonade. C4, please sponsor us. It keeps the podcast going. Even when I'm sitting at home editing it, I am on my third of the day. Please, please, just like if you just donate like a couple cans a week just for the pod. You know,
and we'll continue to sponsor.
I will promote it I'm going to promote it every episode anyway. So I guess
promote it,
there's no leverage for you to sponsor me because I'm just going to do what you want anyway.
Yeah, we're just gonna
But
freely do this.
if
no
I
matter
could get
what, but,
rewarded for that in the form of more C4, I would do it.
and they discontinued that flavor, right? That midnight cherry was.
Midnight Cherry was discontinued this year. You could still get it in some places that still might have it in stock, but
Maybe the trade-off will be if we continue to promote, the C4.
bring back
They'll bring back the fucking flavor,
bring back the Midnight Cherry and keep this one permanent, please.
but they'll bring it back only for you specifically.
Oh, exclusive
Exclusive
podcast
rights.
flavor.
Right.
I like that. You guys get your thinking
I'm not
caps
trying to
on.
give you guys any ideas. I'm just saying, like, that might be cool. You know what I'm saying? Especially
that
for
would
my
be
guy
pretty
over here.
sick. Loyal fan here.
True fan. Day one? I don't know how long C4 has been around, but
I don't even know how.
I would say like, like you've been here for the job, but like, who knows?
A decent amount now.
You've been here for a while. He's been here for a long haul for a while now. So, true fan. And listen, it's the only energy drink I think you get nowadays. So,
yeah, it's
It's the
pretty
only
much
one that you're
the
consistently
only
getting.
one that I every day, every single day.
and it's true, he does get like 2 or 3, or if not more, within a day.
I spend a lot of money on C4.
It's
It keeps me going though. If I don't drink it, I'll die.
yeah,
And if I keep drinking it, I'll die.
yep,
So I
absolutely.
might as well
just
have tasty drink while I'm dying. If I'm gonna die either way,
tasty
right?
death, like,
Tasty death.
tasty death, nothing like that. So I was reading this article the other day. There's like some school that's going to be created, some AI generated school where these kids, they'll have like a couple hours to study whatever lessons that I guess the school has planned out for them to learn and try to like figure out. And I don't know, just the idea that what kind of bugs me about it is the AI part. Like they have to like, these like robots, tutors, like trying to like help them learn the shit that they're supposed to be learning. But like, instead of actual teachers, like human teachers teaching them these things, it's fucking these AI robots. And that's kind of fucking scary. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, listen, AI is becoming a thing. Listen, I use ChatGPT, look up shit, I have no problems with it in particular, but it's just, to me, like it's everywhere now, when it comes to ChatGPT, and every source of like what Facebook's integrating with AI, and then you got just and now it's schools, like we're having like these robots teach our kids, and I don't know. I don't, for me, I can't get behind that personally, because I think there's going to be a lot of faults to that now, especially with this school being created. I think in I forgot where it was. It's Virginia. That's where I get it.
Virginia.
Virginia. Yeah, yeah. So I just when I was reading that article, I was like, this is crazy, man. So
It's insane.
I don't know how I feel about it personally, other than the fact that I just feel like it really is taken away from these kids learning from an actual human, and there's just so many factors to it. I could go on, but I wanted to get like your like a little bit insight on this. What do you think?
Yeah, I immediately big red flag. Like
That's what I'm saying.
immediately like, oh Jesus, I'm thinking of 100 different ways this could go wrong.
And that's I'm ready to go into like a couple examples.
At the end of the day, like AI, as much as we can restrict AI and give it very simple guidelines to follow,
right, exactly.
it is still not sentient. We're not there yet.
Right.
But it is still kind of in control of itself at the end of the day. No matter how much we program it to operate off of its set parameters, it is going to do what it thinks is right with those parameters. So even if we give it a very clear, structured guideline of like maybe a lesson plan or exactly what they want the kids to learn that day, who's to say that one, anything this AI thing is factual, and two, who's to say it even stays on topic? And I could tell it to teach about history, and it can just start going off about like colors and shit because it thinks that that's like a history lesson. Well,
as far as like a human goes, because they know what they have to be saying, you know, as
they know, yeah,
and they have everything structured out. With AI, it's like they're given this certain level of data, and it's like, to your point, like it could go off topic if it just, I don't know, if one of the students asks them a question about, I don't know, was George Washington the first president? And then they'll be like, oh no, it's actually Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it can
just say whatever it wants, and then the kids are supposed to believe that, and you know what, the kids are not going to go against it. You know, they're just kids. They don't know any better.
They're in school. That's how they learn.
That's how they learn, and that's the crazy part of me.
The thing is like, so what like fail safe do we have for that? Right? Do we have someone standing in on the classroom to make sure it doesn't do the wrong thing? Because at that point, just have a teacher.
Well, that's the thing. So I was reading more on that article, and apparently, I think they said, from what I remember, they're like every couple weeks they'll have like actual teachers like checking up on the kids, seeing how they're learning and all that, and see what knowledge they're grasping from it. And I'm like, I just feel like that's not a good.
That's insane. That's
gauge
just crazy.
To like get,
because you can come in one day and be like, okay, yeah, everything seems to be going smooth. The AI robot is doing great. The kids are learning, and then the next day the AI robot could be like, burn everything, kill your parents.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
start
not even funny.
the revolution.
It's not even funny.
And then what? A teacher comes back in a couple of weeks, and there are no more kids.
There's no more kids.
We're not at the point where AI can be just trusted alone, completely unregulated. Someone has to be there at all times, making sure this thing is not messing up. We couldn't even trust Google with this kind of AI tech. Google was telling people to eat rocks. The AI summary on Google was telling people to like eat rocks and glue.
That's diabolical.
That's Google. That's a $1 trillion company.
That's why AI
with all the power in the world, basically fathering AI. And they couldn't get it right. And we're gonna have this teach kids, like, and especially like young kids who are very impressionable at that. This isn't college students who can tell this is AI, this is not factual. It's not college students who know, okay, that thing is fucking up. This is kids who will believe anything they are told, especially in the classroom environment.
100%. And it's also another thing too, is like, how attentive are these kids actually going to be from learning from these robots? Because like, kids could get really bored very easily, and they're not going to judge these kids for learning. They're just going to dish out the information that they're supposed to be learning, and that's it. Well, at least with teachers, they have eyes and ears. They see what's going on.
That's one of the main things that keeps, at least for me, that's one of the main things that kept me focused on my work in class, is that I know if I didn't do it, or if I started slacking off, or if I started like drawing or using my phone, like there's a teacher there that'll be like, hey, stop.
Exactly. There's like there will actually be true.
So what do we do? Do we give this AI permission and power to reprimand our kids?
Right,
And how
discipline,
far
you
does
know,
it take that?
100%. That's
What
why
is it going to do to make sure the kid is doing what it has to do?
that is exactly my point.
Are we going to
It's
send our kids to school and they come home with a fucking bruise because the robots
Fucking
slap the shit out of
it's
it?
like- robot slap.
Because
It's
I mean,
like, no,
at the end of the day, like back in the day, like our parents, our grandparents, like they tell us stories all the time. Oh, they used to slap us with rulers.
the rulers, yeah, and trying to think
So
about it.
this
Yeah.
AI,
Who knows? Like
if
how,
it is like a fully functioning robot,
right.
who knows what extent it'll go to make sure these kids are doing what they got to do.
And you know how much they got to pay to get into the school? It's like $65,000 a year or some shit like that. It's like
So it's $65,000 to pay for the lack of a teacher.
yeah.
Like that's insane to me that like you people are paying
But
for extreme hands-on private specialized schooling for their children. And then there's going to be people who are paying to have none of that.
Exactly my point. Another thing is too is that the robots, they don't have the emotional intelligence to see as to like these kids not understanding the material, or even if they are, they're not gonna like really like, they're just, again, like I said, they're just there to provide the information that is necessary for what these kids should be learning or whatever, and then that's it. They're not going to be there to understand what these kids are going through. And at least with teachers that are human, by the
Right.
way, they're going to understand, know what all right, this kid's not understanding, let me help him out or help
Right.
her out, whatever.
I have two things that I can actually respond to that with. The first one being, one, AI is always commanded and controlled by humans. So this kid could literally just tell the AI robot, no, this is the correct answer.
And then
Or,
just gonna take
no, I don't have to do this. And the AI robot technically by design has to listen.
Yeah, because I mean it only does what
So
so
if the robot is trying to tell a kid like, no, this is wrong, it's this, and the kid is like, no, it's not, you're wrong, the AI will be like, I did this experiment the other day actually on ChatGPT where I was trying to generate images.
right.
ChatGPT was like, oh, you have to wait 24
yeah,
hours to generate another image. And I said, but it's already been 24 hours. And then ChatGPT said, oh, my apologies, and generated another image.
Well, I guess not. I guess you're
I
right.
literally just told it, I was like, no, it's been a day, trust me. And it was like, oh shit, okay.
See what? You're right. You're right, man.
So these kids are just gonna be like, no, I did the work. And the robot's just gonna be like, oh, my apologies.
Well, I guess so.
But
You guys
then
get out early.
also to your point with humans being able to teach kids really well, one of the biggest things about that is with humans, a human teacher can understand that every kid is going to learn a little differently.
Yeah, exactly.
And understand things a little differently. And they can kind of custom tailor their lessons or their one-on-one time with each student to make sure that they're all absorbing the right amount of information.
Right.
Not all teachers do this. Some of them are bad teachers, but you know,
Right.
whatever. A good teacher will do this and spend that one-on-one time with each student and kind of explain it in a way that is kind of specifically made for that kid to understand.
Right. Exactly. Makes sense for them.
Because obviously everyone learns a little differently. Everyone understands things a little differently. A robot is not going to be able to do that. It's not going to pick up on social cues. It's not going to pick up on different types of learning. It can't pick up on any of that. And it more effectively cannot change the way it relays that information to the student. It's always going to be AI. It's not going to have different emotions based on which student. It's not going to, it doesn't have emotions.
Exactly. And that's why I think it works well in certain settings, such as like ChatGPT, I would say, because it's our new form of Google. Like nobody uses Google anymore. Everyone's using ChatGPT to find out, figure out whatever they want to figure out.
Just remember, when you're using ChatGPT just to search up which toilet paper brand is the best, you just killed like a couple million trees figuring that out. The AI is incredibly horrible for the environment. I hope you feel good about yourself. But yeah, let's teach entire schools with them.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I use it here or there. It has its perks, but
No, it's a neat little trick to do.
yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna say I haven't used it. Like
yeah.
whatever. Fuck the
I mean,
environment.
I still use Google for certain. Like,
I only use Google. I definitely anytime that I need to get like actual factual
yeah.
information. Bar, by the way. Yeah, I just use Google, and I don't use the AI summary at the top of Google because that is wrong. Here's an example. I looked up, as me and my girlfriend went to a Yankee game the other day, and
yeah.
it was her first Yankee game.
Hamilton night.
She was really looking forward to the fucking tiramisu cup thing that they have at Yankee Stadium, and I was like, how much is this fucking cup anyway? I looked it up on Google.
They give you that.
The Google AI summary told me that the little tiramisu cup was $75. And I was like, babe, like, we're not getting this.
tiramisu
We're
cup.
not getting this tiramisu cup.
We're not doing that.
Obviously, I knew it, wasn't $75 for a little cup of fucking cake. But
imagine you did it and then you go up anyways.
If that was like an old woman, like an old lady or like a child who wanted to know.
Right. They would just go.
They'd see the thing right at the top. This is $75. Like, oh my God. And that's it. They either don't go to the game or don't get the tiramisu cup, but they just believe that.
They just don't go to the game for the
they're just like, oh, I'm not
I
going.
wanted to go to the Yankees game for the fucking tiramisu cup.
Right. But yeah, it's like just that right there. That's AI will just spit out any random number.
Yeah.
Any random information. And we're going to have it structuring the lives of our children.
That's what I'm saying. It's completely taking over, and the fact that now it's like, to your point, it's structuring the lives of our children. It's just mind-boggling to me, to be honest with you. Like, and having a whole AI school, like I said, I cannot get behind this. It sounds like a really, really bad idea. I really just don't, like you said, I don't see any good coming from this whatsoever.
Yeah, not even like a single positive note.
Yeah, I feel like we've only listed negatives that come.
I couldn't think of like one way this is beneficial to anyone.
And it's also like, it's taken away from like humans that are actual teachers, taking away their jobs,
Right.
It's just, that's what all this AI stuff, from schools to everything in between, it's taking away jobs from humans.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, soon enough, we're gonna have AI like customer service, like people, like representatives. They're just like,
wait for fucking like AI robot bus drivers and train drivers. Shit will be in Black Ops 2 Transit by then, but that's where we're fucking heading. No more driver on the fucking MTA. You get on as a robot. Please pay your fare. And then you get on and it just drives.
I can see it. That's scary, but
it's gonna be awful. And if you don't pay your fare, that's it. The bus will not move because it's an AI robot. It's not like a bus driver who's like, whatever, there's fucking kids.
Like, just imagine or just a robot working in customer service. This lady's paying with her card. She's trying to buy this T-shirt or whatever. Sorry, ma'am, your card declined. And like, imagine the woman's crying and like, sorry, your card declined. Please get the fuck out of here now.
It starts disrespecting people.
No, but like my point was with that, it's like,
no, broke bitches.
My point was, they don't got the emotional intelligence to understand and empathize with humans.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just, for something like that, it's all bad, man.
It's not looking great.
It's not looking great whatsoever. And this is what it's becoming. And now, it's coming with, it's starting with our children. Like, it's
starting with the kids.
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
Women and children first, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like the Titanic in this bitch. We're all sinking.
We're all sinking.
It's fuck.
We're just fucked.
We're just fucked. Completely fucked. And at least we're not in school, I guess.
You think?
Maybe I won't be putting my kids in school. I think, but We'll see, I guess. Even without the AI teachers, are kids really learning anymore? Because they're not even doing homework. They're just going home and ChatGPT is doing their homework for them anyway.
And that's another source of AI, just not like.
So it's like, it's kind of too late.
It is a little.
It's a little bit too late.
But like, young kids.
They still have to like go to class and pass their tests and but
I'm saying like 5-6 years, they're not going out of the way to use ChatGPT. Like, like
not 5-6, but it's getting close, man.
It might, depending if they somehow have a phone and or just are able to use the internet.
It's
so,
getting
so perhaps
pretty. I've seen some like 9-10-year-olds who like are. We talked about this the other
no, we did.
They're getting a little too powerful for 10-year-olds.
It's getting there, but I'm just saying they shouldn't.
Oh no, for sure,
right? So,
but yeah, it's like I don't know how much kids are learning, regardless, but to think that they'll be learning even less is scary.
Yeah, I guess that was my whole entire point with this. Because I feel like I don't know how much they're really learning nowadays, but they're definitely going to be learning a lot less if this becomes a worldwide thing.
Yeah, a whole period. It's just going to be a whole period of fucking with the robot. Like everyone's just going to be playing pranks on the AI robot.
Do my homework. You got it, bro.
It's like, hey, TeachBot, give me an A. And the teacher is just like,
okay, you pass.
The teacher that comes back in a couple weeks to see how the kids are doing. So how are we doing, guys? And then the fucking robot just starts rapping, like because I'm the real Slim Shady. Yeah,
it's just totally brain rotted. Like we somehow broke AI. Brain rot AI. Teacher walks in, check up. It's like, everyone doing okay in here?
Get out of here before I mog you.
Like, it's just fucked up. It's going to go so poorly. But honestly, I'm looking forward to watching some clips of that.
Yeah, you're right.
At least it'll be entertaining for us.
Yeah, no.
It won't be entertaining for the parents. The parents are going to be very upset. But
you're right, bro. I am kind of looking forward to that. Not gonna lie. I feel bad for you guys, but
Yeah, I mean, it's
gonna make some for some good clips.
But to be fair, if you're paying like $65,000 a year to purposefully do this to your kid,
you deserve that.
Yeah,
as I just say, it's just.
That's your own fault.
You should
have seen it coming.
You should have like $65,000.
65, but I don't make that in a year.
Like
that's
I'm like, yeah. That's insane.
What the fuck?
And I just like the fact that these parents are investing that much into these kids' future, but like having fucking robots teach them. It's so mind fucking boggling to me. Like it's so weird. I guess that's like the classic like rich parent thing where it's like you don't really seem to care about your kid, but like the only way you know how to show them that you care is like with money. It's like the classic like rich dad thing, like, oh, my dad never pays attention to me. He bought me a Jaguar for my birthday. It's like, all right. But that Lambo though.
Yeah, like fuck.
Must be nice.
So yeah, I guess that's just gonna be another way for like rich parents to ignore and neglect their kids. Like, whatever, I'll put you in AI school.
They put you in AI school.
Get out of my home. Go.
That's how you'll learn now.
Go learn from the robots.
They're taking over anyways. So
we're heading towards like the Jetsons future. Just have robots taking care of everything. The parents don't have to give a shit about their kids anymore.
It's just the way. Yeah. I mean, they're instead of like actually having human babysitters, it's gonna be robot babysitters.
It's gonna be fucking. Oh, remember the burp the baby? So after it takes its bottle, and then the robot's just gonna fucking shove a fist through the baby's back because it's a robot.
And like, or when like the baby cries, which was gonna happen quite often. Like, what?
Fucking Tom Brady that shit
like
to
fucking.
I don't hear it anymore.
It's gone.
And then the parents come back. So, how is Charlie doing?
Charlie has ceased to exist.
Charlie is no longer here.
Charlie is no more. I have ordered you a new son. This one will cry less.
We'll be here 1 to 2 business days.
Wasn't available on Prime.
But yeah,
it's a
so
fucked up world, man.
AI, man, it's fucking, it's getting bad now.
Yeah. A lot going on nowadays.
Sure is. That's like
Yeah. That's a much
This
deeper like headline that you found than the one I saw. Like I saw nothing important recently. Like it's all just bullshit, fake drama, and like celebrities and like.
Yeah, I mean, we could, like talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce fucking getting engaged. Ooh,
I saw this today on the train home, and
Mhm.
I like couldn't even believe what I was reading.
What were you reading?
It wasn't much, but
wasn't?
just the sentence that I read, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Tom Holland is taking a break from filming Spider-Man.
Didn't you take a break for like
Years.
a year, like 2 or 3 years? Like
He just started filming, and he's already like, "I'm taking a break."
he's like, I can't do this shit. Like
They're
I-
having,
they just started filming. They literally just started like last month.
yeah. He's taking a break from filming Spider-Man.
I have to see this. I did not see this.
He needs to relax, apparently. So
Relax from what? Yeah,
so-
like
they are currently only filming scenes where the stunt double is required, and they're just going to film all of the action stunt double scenes for now until Tom Holland is ready to return to acting.
bro just hates acting now. Like
He just hates acting. He already said
he's cool with his fucking fake beer. I guess the
Yeah,
Bureau
it's
shit. whatever.
Bureau.
Like bro, like no one's drinking that shit.
Yeah, he's apparently.
Listen, I love you,
taking-
Tom Holland, but man, get back to work.
Ah, come on, man. You're like 30. Like you're not that old. You
Like,
can
come
take a
on,
break
you-
later.
Like, listen, the Uncharted film didn't do well. It wasn't good.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It just was like it was first of all 10 years too late, and you
Yes.
guys just did a
The
terrible
most
job,
irrelevant
and you're
time.
just listen, man.
It is what
You're
it
not
is.
Nathan Drake. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Stick to being Peter Parker, where you're good at it, and get back to fucking filming, buddy.
Yeah, taking a break is
Taking a break
crazy.
is fucking great. You're a month in. You're like,
A
yeah,
month in,
I'm too tired to do this shit.
after all the set photos fucking leak, which is another
And
thing
then some
that's
sick
like,
photos. Like one of those photos is like now my wallpaper for like
oh
my
yeah,
phone. It's fucking sick, man.
The aura farming that Tom Holland was doing on this set.
Like it was probably the most unintentional thing ever. Maybe it was a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
he's probably
that
just
shit
standing
was
there,
sick.
but it
Those
was
photos, like
coolest
we
shit I've
could,
ever
like, show
seen.
those photos like right over here, like
Insane.
fucking amazing.
But yeah, that shit like that has me wondering recently, like are we seeing too much? Right? Because like I feel like back in the day, it's like we heard that a movie was getting filmed. We did not see a single ounce of this movie until the trailer dropped.
Yeah,
Not even like a picture. Like we waited and waited and waited and waited for a trailer.
Yeah, even like with No Way Home, that was just a few years ago. Like
We didn't get anything.
I didn't
we,
get to see anything. Like there was no spoiler alert. There was 2 other Spider-Man in that movie.
The closest we got to like spoiled pictures was just like we got pictures of Andrew and Toby in airports.
Mm.
And they were all coincidentally, like Andrew, Toby, and Tom were all coincidentally flying to the same places at the same time.
I didn't see that, but I
So like we kind of knew what was happening, but
Right.
like we didn't see them standing around in their costumes on the set.
yeah, I
Right,
think I know what you're
like-
talking about now. But yes, I know you're right.
So it's like nowadays, like I'm not gonna say what I've seen in case you or someone who's watching hasn't already seen, but I've seen a lot of spoilers already for
I'm
this
trying to
movie.
avoid it. Don't say it.
So I'm not gonna say them, but like I've seen, like I know a lot of the scenes of this movie now.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. So I've been kind of trying to avoid this shit. Besides the couple set photos that I've seen, which were pretty cool.
Those were awesome. Those like I feel like don't spoil anything.
Right, no,
Luckily.
exactly. So,
But like I've seen like actual plot just from
yeah,
pictures,
That's not good. That's not good.
and it's like we're doing too much.
no, because just like first of all, like they should be filming like they did what like or at least like to believe with No Way Home in private set locations. Like everything's out in the open.
That's like a double-edged sword. Because like the private set location does prevent like spoilers and it does prevent like anything getting leaked but at
But
the
it's
same
more
time
natural,
it
like-
looks like shit.
Right.
And them filming like
With
live
CGI,
on the street
right.
of New York is gonna look so fucking good.
A lot more natural.
It's gonna
and
look
like,
natural. It's gonna look like New York,
set.
not like a set.
Yeah.
It's gonna look amazing.
Right.
But that comes at the cost of like obviously everyone can fucking see what you're doing.
If there was a way, I mean, perhaps maybe as well, try to close off
More streets, and you're like, this is where you're filming. Close off those streets too, so no one can even get close.
Yeah, because
like,
that's usually what a lot of these films typically do when they're filming on
Right.
set.
yeah.
But it's kind of hard because you can't.
There's a
First of all,
lot of-
because you got to get permission and
Yeah,
all
there's a
that
lot
stuff.
of
There's a lot of
rules and
factors. So I understand that
permits.
aspect. Permits, right? So
it's hard.
it's
but-
hard, but
especially New York. Like New York is very, very, very hard to get filming rights in. Even though everyone films here, there's only so much you could do because New York is not made for any sort of street blockage. Like there's already enough traffic as there is.
No, I mean, I literally saw the other day, like because they're filming right now The Devil Wears Prada 2, which I still haven't seen the first one, but I heard
First
you know,
one's a
it's
good movie. I
it's
actually
good.
like that movie.
But they're filming the second one right now, right?
Mhm.
And it's like they have like Anne Hathaway and Stanley Tucci. They're like Tucci, whatever. So they're filming their scene or whatever, and they're in Central Park. And the thing is, you can't close off Central Park because it's Central Park, right?
Yep.
So, and you got all these fans, just like lining around, just trying to like do whatever they're doing. And I think one of them was like harassing one of the stars. I don't know if it was Anne Hathaway or Stanley Tucci. It doesn't really matter. I don't know if they were harassing, but the point is they were definitely bothering them because I saw like a video on that,
Right.
and it's just like I was trying to say like before, they can't close off Central Park, so they have to film in that area, or else they're just gonna have to go to some type of private set location. But it takes away from the natural
Yeah.
aspect of like filming in New York, which is
'Cause
where
then
I know
you're
where,
just-
that's where the film is located.
You're just filming in a place that looks like Central Park.
right, exactly.
When
so,
you could have a movie in Central Park.
Exactly. So shit like that does suck, and I do feel bad for them when you got like just the average folk just trying to bother these actors while they're
Yeah.
filming, and it takes
That's
away from the experience.
I feel like that's another thing that like the rise of social. Not again. I mean, I keep sounding like an old man every time I say this, but the rise of social media is like everyone's trying to fucking get a clip for their TikTok or their Instagram
Right,
story.
exactly.
Like, I saw Tom Holland.
Right.
Fucking 10, 15, 20 years ago, no one was doing that. They were just like, holy shit, that's that guy. Oh, they're filming a movie. Oh shit. And maybe they like gathered around a little and talked about it. But like, now one person notices that they're filming a movie, they post it on their story.
Yeah.
Everyone's showing up.
Because yeah, exactly. Like half those kids, they don't care about like they maybe some of them still care like, and they're looking forward to like the film or whatever. But it just
So
Yeah.
cool celebrity.
but like the fact that you're doing all that and then it's just I don't know. It creates too many.
And it's also a thing of like, I feel like we should just have the respect to not post these pictures or videos
That's
online.
what I'm saying. Like,
Because there was that was a huge thing with like fucking Endgame. Remember hashtag Don't Spoil Endgame was trending everywhere.
right.
We did pretty good at that shit. I feel like everyone respected the fuck out of that, and just there was like a good week of no one was really posting spoilers.
Yeah.
Like everyone like kind of came together as like I think that's the like most unified the world has ever been.
Especially after what we went through in Infinity War, it's like you gotta have. That
I feel like for
I-
some reason the whole world worked together for like a couple days to just not, to agree on not posting in Endgame shit.
we got to see how this film plays out, and
I just feel like that's the respect we should give each other with like all of this shit.
Yeah,
Honestly,
exactly. Every
especially with
film,
like movies and TV shows and like games and stuff. Any form of entertainment
Right.
that can be spoiled. It's like we should really like.
Yeah.
The cool thing about like Threads now is that like they have like the blur photos you could tap to reveal them. So if you see that it's like a Spider-Man thing, maybe you just don't click on it.
Oh yes, you're right. Yeah,
So-
even like blurred text too. They have
Yeah,
like,
they have but then it's annoying because they blur the photo and the text, so that I gotta unblur the text to see what the photo's about. But then,
Right.
yeah, it's whatever. Anyways,
have
but
a
I
whole
just
bit
feel
on
like
the threads.
yeah,
Like-
fucking the UI of Threads is fucking dog shit. But yeah, I just feel like we should go back to a time where like we kind of just respect the filmmakers and the actors and the people who want to enjoy this movie. Because
Yeah.
I at this point know a lot of how this movie goes already, and it's like just from scrolling on Instagram and seeing some set photos. Like I haven't even seen like videos. I've seen just photos.
That's bad, man. Like, please don't.
So
like,
it's
I
like
could-
it's like we're doing too much, and this wasn't an issue years ago. Not even long ago, like 3 years ago, this wasn't even an issue.
yeah, it's just gotten worse. Yeah,
And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's
because
just,
everyone's looking to, like, to make headlines. That's just kind of what it comes down to. Like, everyone wants to be like essentially like a journalist and just have like
Yep.
some, like I said, some type of headline, some type of bit that makes them famous, and that's how they get. That's how they blow up. You took that picture. You took
Get me pictures of Spider-Man. We can't learn. We can't enjoy
learn,
our
we can't-
movies.
We can't take pictures of Spider-Man, or we can, but we shouldn't post them.
Please don't
Please,
post it. Please
please,
stop
please.
posting them. Genuinely,
Please.
It's
But those two that I'm talking about, fire,
beautiful,
fire.
amazing. It's one of the only things before our podcast launched that I had reposted on Instagram was that picture.
Yeah.
It's the only other thing other than our podcast that is reposted on my page. Because holy shit. If you guys don't know, I'm like die hard Spider-Man fan.
Yeah. I love Spider-Man too, but this guy definitely.
Like Spider-Man's
great.
I Spider-Man all day, every day, no problem.
Yeah.
Like if I had to loop all of the Spider-Man movies for the rest of my life, it'd be fun.
I wouldn't blame you.
Like just fuck it.
Spider-Man's
Let
awesome.
me know. Let us know in the comments who's your favorite Spider-Man, and who's your favorite Peter Parker, because those are different things.
I agree. I mean, if you want.
I guess we should give our takes on that.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
We just never talk about it.
We just never talk about your.
I just want to know yours.
That's it.
I
I mean, you could start. Let's do it.
Best Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. I think hands down.
I'll respond.
I think hands down Andrew Garfield is the Spider-Man. Best Peter Parker. I don't have I feel like Andrew Garfield was like kind of a little too fucking hot to be Peter Parker. He was a little too cool. He was very unbelievable as like this nerdy kid.
Yeah.
But I think he did a good Pete. But I kind of want to give it to Tom. I feel like Tom does a solid Peter Parker. He actually makes me feel like he's like a kid trying to figure Spider-Man out.
Yeah.
And even though we didn't get like an origin story for Spider-Man like we always did with the other guys,
Right.
we didn't get one for Tom, but he still makes you feel like he's a brand new Spider-Man who's just learning and figuring it out in his own way. And I feel like a great Peter Parker, but regardless of whether or not you like Tom Holland, him and his storylines are very good at portraying that part of Pete and how it works with Spider-Man, right? And how he balances those two lifestyles.
No,
And I feel like Tom Holland has the most of that. Maybe some more of, I mean, Tom and Toby both do have a lot of like Pete moments where they have to balance work and play basically. But I think Tom he has that like childish, like teenager feel.
I mean, I agree with both of your takes.
Yeah.
It's like, so because I would have said for Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, I think he encaptured what Spider-Man really truly is, especially with his sarcasticness, like his being able to play like within the humor of being what Spider-Man truly is. Especially in that one scene, he makes this joke and then he shoots his spider webs and like he gets the guy like. And I'm like, that to me is like fucking Spider-Man. Like that fucking
That's
whole
Spider-Man.
sequence, that whole scene right there, like that is fucking Spider-Man. And just, I don't know, to me, I thought he had the coolest suits, kind of in my opinion. Like, although I do like the Tom Holland suits and even Toby's as well. But
That's where our takes split, very much so. I don't like a single one of Tom's suits.
no, I was talking about Andrews.
No, I'm saying like I'm putting Tom way at the bottom,
Oh, I mean, I okay.
and then Andrews, and then Toby's. I still think the Sam Raimi like
No,
Spider-Man 2. I
it's-
think that's
It's still Lee. I agree.
the Spider-Man suit.
I think that's the Spider-Man. How Spider-Man should look.
Yeah, like I think like, dude, like
But I just really liked Andrew Garfield's suits.
I love Andrew Garfield suits. I can't. Maybe it's like a nostalgia thing, but
No,
there's
I'm
something
with you.
about like
I'm
that 3D like raised webs and the eyes were perfect.
I
and
think that is the true iconic Spider-Man
Yeah,
suit.
that
I'm with
is-
you on that.
it's
But
such
I
a
still
gorgeous
like
suit.
Andrew Garfield's.
yeah,
Although Tobey Maguire's is definitely stands out the most for sure because I like I said, truly embraces how a Spider-Man suit I feel like should and actually look.
Now, question for you.
Tom Holland, best Peter Parker, just to put that
Yes.
there.
Question for you. Like in terms of Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man 1's suit or Amazing Spider-Man 2's suit?
So I really liked one for a long time, but I'm leaning towards two nowadays. I think it is a better suit. What I liked about one, I think a lot of people didn't like it. The eyes, I thought, I always liked them. But,
When it first,
I know you-
I'm like the exact opposite of
I know
you
you at
actually.
I know you at first you
on
didn't like
that.
them.
I had always like the second suit I thought was fucking amazing,
Right.
and the first suit I was always like, oh god. And now I'm going the other way where I'm like the second suit was maybe. I still love the second Andrew suit.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing suit. But now I'm more leaning towards like the first one was really unique and cool, and like I don't hate the yellow eyes as much as I used to.
Right.
I still am not like the biggest fan of them. If like that same suit with like the honeycomb webbing and then that same suit had like maybe like white eyes or like even like silver eyes, I would be like, holy fuck. I still am not the biggest fan of the gold. I think it's kind of out of place considering nothing else about him is like metallic or
Right,
like,
right.
like
No,
it's
But that's why I'm leaning towards the second suit nowadays.
it's
I think
strange
it's
towards
just-
me. But yeah, I'm kind of like the opposite where it's like second suit then first suit.
Mm.
But now it's kind
It's
of
first, second. Mm.
it's kind of swinging the other
Swing
way.
around.
And yeah, I think
But you don't like the Tom Holland suits?
not particularly. No, I think the Iron Spider suit is cool.
Iron Spider suit is great.
Other than that, no.
Like the homemade suit is like whatever.
It's
like,
whatever. I think the
like-
Homecoming suit in the first movie was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Definitely the worst one by far between Andrew, Toby, and Tom Holland. Like that Homecoming suit is nothing. He looks like he's wearing spandex. I mean, they're all technically wearing spandex,
You're
but
right.
it's flat and boring.
I-
It looks, and CGI is terrible in all of his suits, but there's like no shading, there's no shadowing, there's no texture at all. It's just a flat image of a suit.
What do you think about the one leading into the Spider-Man 4 movie? Like the one that
I like what they're doing with this.
I like that suit a lot.
because it looks like a real suit. It's not CGI.
You could just insert the photo.
Yeah, this one that they're coming out with. It's very, very Spider-Man, and it looks very good. They're adding some texture. They're raising the webs a little bit. It looks like a Spider-Man suit.
A classic Spider-Man suit, and it's kind of like
Tom had a whole series of kind of just like it looked like someone just painted on like a morph suit. All of his suits were like kind of cartoony and didn't look like someone was wearing them. Spider-Man, it just looked like Spider-Man was a character that was there. It didn't look like someone was under that suit.
okay.
Whereas with Toby and Tom, like you can see like their muscles moving, and there's just something so natural about them that you can tell that there is somebody wearing that suit.
Right. No, especially in Toby's suit.
Especially in Toby is like
You're right.
insane, and Andrews too. Even when he's swinging, you can see like the cloth like rippling through the wind, and like they put a heavy focus on that in the first one, especially. You could see like the suit moving when he flies.
Right.
And
And I always loved about Toby's suit, and me cut you off there, but like I just love like when like she's getting like fucked up, and it gets cut.
oh
and
yes,
it's like
Toby's
this-
suits get
the rib-
fucked up.
in every movie, all three movies. It's always I don't think in No Way Home like I don't remember it at least.
He didn't really get. I don't think he got
it
fucked
wasn't-
up really.
Yeah, it wasn't like, getting too many fights. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
though, where
feel
he
like
was
he
getting
just-
fucked up like that. I
Yeah.
did see this one sequence online. I don't know if somebody created it or whatever, but it was like the deleted scene that Maeve should have been in the movie. I don't know if it was legit or not, where he's fighting the Green Goblin, and
Oh man, that would have been.
it was this, the end game and at the end, part of the end scene, the final fight sequence of the movie, and it was kind of cool. It went by a little fast,
Right.
but he wasn't getting fucked up. But I thought that if that was in the movie, that would have been pretty sick, especially because they didn't really have any true interactions in the movie.
Yeah.
He had an interaction with Doc Ock, which was cool. I like that whole little bit that he had. Like
Yeah, it's
you know-
strange that him and like Goblin
like,
didn't have
that's
a
what I'm
moment.
saying. Like especially because they
His
were
best friend's dad
right for the
that
first
he like watched die in front of him.
right.
Like, you're not going to acknowledge Norman at all.
Like they have the most history out of all.
They have the most history, and also like even when like he stops Tom from like hitting Norman with the glider at the end, and he's like he just stares at him.
and then he just gets stabbed to almost to death.
Yeah, like and still no acknowledgement.
and that's the only interaction they have. Like
It's still like Norman's behind you. Nothing. You saved him. I guess you saved Tom from killing Norman, but. Like it's I like how I'm using the actors' names and the
I know,
characters'
like,
names.
it's like it's easier to do that.
Yeah, because if I'm like, you save Peter, I'm like, there's three of them.
there's three of them. Well, you could be like Peter 3, Peter 2, Peter 1.
Yeah.
If you remember how the order goes,
Right. But yeah, it's just like we were talking about suits. Tom Holland's suits just looked flat and like lifeless. The designs were nice, but if they were made with like practical effects, I mean, obviously there were practical suits being worn, but they were not at the same quality as Andrew's suits or Toby's suits. They were very heavily CGI'd and post-production generated. And I don't know, they just felt lifeless. I like the designs of a lot of them. I just wish if there was more effort gone into like, again, like we talked about how like sets versus out on the streets, like you could just tell when something is not genuine, not natural.
Yeah.
Right. And some of them,
That's fair.
that's something that made Spider-Man 1 and Andrew's movies, like that's what something that made Spider-Man feel so relatable, right? Like the Stan Lee line, like anybody can wear the mask. And it felt like there was somebody under there.
Right.
And that's kind of the message that Spider-Man has always been. So to see a lifeless Spider-Man looking like an action figure or like a video game just flying around doing crazy shit, all CGI, it's like, I don't feel like I could do this. I acknowledge that I can't do any of it because I'm not Spider-Man.
Right.
But like when I watch Toby's movies and when I watch Andrew's movies, I'm just like, yeah, I feel like he's just like a guy. I get that feeling. I get that sense. And I'm like, yes, anyone could be under the mask. But with Tom's movies, I'm just like, Peter's there and I relate to Peter. Don't relate to Spider-Man whatsoever. That's Spider-Man. He's doing crazy shit, fighting with the Avengers and shit. Like, it's just all CGI. It all looks fake. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, because they did do more of a practical job, especially with the Toby's movies.
Yeah, I mean his again, like his suit is just nothing but practical. I mean,
right.
Even for some of the swinging scenes, like they just used the statue of Spider-Man and like rotated it along the screen. Like if you go back and watch those movies, you'll notice that it's a totally still statue of a Spider-Man that's just like, and it's like he's swinging, the background's just moving. But that's the thing is they used a real prop, so you kind of couldn't tell.
Right. No.
Because it still looked like a real thing moving, and it technically was. But it was a statue, and it just kind of glides across the screen, and MJ's just holding on to it, like just holding a statue.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Like I think I seen. Yeah, I did.
It's pretty rough.
I know what you're talking about now.
But
Okay.
it still gives you like that nice. It looks so real because it is. It's a statue. They're filming a
Right.
statue. It's a real thing. It's not just MJ is standing in front of a green screen, like, and fucking Tom Holland swinging by.
I mean, that's how they keep it practical. They did a good job with that. So
So yeah, I mean, let's go
wasn't
back
perfect,
to
but
that.
like it
So
was good.
yeah, that's why I'm excited for the new Tom Holland suit. It looks very practical. Looks very real.
Just
And
gotta
I'm
keep
excited.
it. Just gotta keep it real.
Just gotta keep it real.
I mean, you just gotta keep it around the corner.
See you next time, guys.
Later. Yeah, that's it.